morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. Today is Friday, August 15th, and it is WIP weekend number 171. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I've had a fairly busy week, and I'll let you know. I share my weeks every week when I do my WIP weekend. I have a very easy life right now. I am retired, if you're new to the channel, and I started crocheting, I'm going to say 4.5, almost 5 years ago. Love crocheting, and I am learning to knit now, so I thought I'd share my adventures here on my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and welcome back all my wonderful friends that I get to chit chat with every week. I did a lot this week, which is abnormal for me. I played baseball Monday night. I pitched for my daughter. She was on vacation with her family, and she's injured a little bit, but she's feeling much better. And the team lost, but I had fun playing with the team and enjoyed their party afterwards. And on Tuesday, I played baseball. I thought I was going to be playing baseball on Wednesday. My husband reminded me Monday. He goes, "No, you play tomorrow." And I went, "Oh, no." So on Tuesday, I did absolutely nothing. I got up, I had my coffee, I came here into my craft room and spent the whole morning in here, and then went downstairs and just did absolutely nothing. I just made dinner, and that was it. So my housework did not get done this week, but I'll be doing that this afternoon. Talking about dinner, for the first time, I was on Facebook, and I was watching, those little 1 or 2 minute blurbs, and there was this amazing Asian recipe with only 3 ingredients, and I tried it for dinner, and my husband loved it. He's such a picky eater, and he loved it, so I can add that into my rotation of food that I make for dinner. It turned out really good. Just checking. It's just advertisement on my phone. Let's see. So I have to wash my uniform. We did not win. It's our first loss in 7 games, but my uniform needs a bath so badly. It was a wonderful game. We played so hard. We, in our league, play with 10 players, and we were short players. We only had 9 players. So we did really well. They won, I believe, 11 to maybe 9. But you know what? We're proud of ourselves. We did really, really well. But first loss in a while, so we're doing pretty good. I think we're in 4th place now. We're tied for 3rd. So everybody makes the playoffs in September, so it's not a big deal. It's just bragging rights. Let's see, Wednesday, I have good news, bad news. Oh, my phone is going crazy. I'm not sure what's going on there. We've decided, or I've decided, that I need a new car. I've had my Mustang for 15 years now and have loved every minute of it. Back in the day when I was working, I had an Escape for the winter time, and then when I retired, I gave that car to my parents. And Colin's mom passed away earlier this year, so we have her spare little Fiesta, which is also 15 years old. So the cars are at the point now that they need new brakes, they need this, they need that. So a lot of money is going to be going into it. So I thought I would go look at a new car, because if I didn't get it this year, it'd be next year or the year after. And with the tariffs, the prices are just going to rise so much. So I've decided to get a new car. I'm going to get myself a Bronco. Nothing exciting, just it'll be great for the winter time. It has 4-wheel drive, so it'll be safe. And I'm going to be 65, so I'm thinking, if I can make this car last 15 years, I'll be 80. So who knows what's going to happen in 15 years. So I had to drive each car to the dealership so they could give me an appraisal on each car, and I was really disappointed. Not as much money as I expected, but what can you do? So I hopefully will have my new vehicle before my next WIP weekend. So I'm really excited about that, and not excited to pay for it, but excited that I'm going to be getting a new automobile. I'm so excited. And I always get Fords because I worked for 25 years on the line. 10 of those years were in the paint shop, and the last 5 years I was an inspector at Ford. So I can't believe my phone. I'm just going to mute it here. Sorry. It's going crazy. Nothing's happened all morning, but now it's going crazy. So I always get Fords, and I do get a break with the A plan that they do for all Ford employees. So I'm really a Ford girl, and will always have a Ford vehicle. Let's see. So that was my Wednesday, driving back and forth to the next city over so they could appraise both the cars. And yesterday, I have decided that I'm going to do yoga again for the fall and winter and spring. So I went and registered for yoga, and I was actually talking, I'm making the video a little bit later in the day. It's still before lunch, but later in the morning. I was talking to my girlfriend for almost an hour this morning, and she's going to be doing yoga with me again. So we're looking forward to that. So registered for, I believe it starts in September. I'm looking forward to that. Today I'm making my video, and this afternoon I do have to do a little bit of dusting and vacuuming and just, tidy up the house for the weekend. And Saturday we're going over to family friends, and Colin's daughter Tawny and the two boys are meeting us there. They have a wonderful pool, so we're having like a little pool party and lunch with our friends. So that's what we're doing this weekend, and then just relaxing hopefully, and maybe picking up a new car. They had to get it from another dealership, so I'm not sure when I'm going to pick up my car. I'm going to call them later on today. So that's it for my week. I hope you had a wonderful week. So let's move on to my purchases that I got this week. My first purchase was from Amazon, and I got Red Heart Pumpkin in the 3-pack. They're fabulous here in Canada. They're usually like $6.99, so $7, and I can get 3 for under $20 on Amazon. So I got the orange, and I got a 3-pack of black. I've been doing the butterfly mal, and it's been taking up a lot of black. So I got the black, but every morning I get up, I get my coffee, I check my emails, and then I look at patterns to see if I'd like them. And I found this one here that I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it to Paige or keep it for myself, but I'll be working on that in my spare time. I don't have much spare time because I try and make a wheelchair lap gown a week. And I'm going to squeeze it in. So if it takes me 1 or 2 months, as long as it's done by Halloween, I'll be okay with it. So that's the blanket I'm going to be making. So I got those, the black and the pumpkin. And my other purchase was my mystery yarn from Arcane Fiber Works, and this is it. I'll put it up here too because the color turns better in a picture, because the lights, I have a light on my computer here, blows it out, but oh, it's beautiful. Not my colors, very fall-like, so I'm not sure. I still have not used any of my Arcane yarn, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I think this would make a lovely hat for someone with darker hair. For like me, it just blends right in. I don't know if it's my color or not, or I can make a cow. I'm not sure, but I'm going to start using it soon. I don't know when, probably in the wintertime. So this is my Arcane yarn, mystery yarn for the month. And it is a sock yarn, and it is 80% merino and 20% nylon. Sorry, it's hard because I've got the overhead light on. I had to close curtains because the sun is so bright, so it's hard for me to see. Yep, and it's 100 grams, 437 yards. So that's my purchase. And I love it. I get emails and the shipping tag, and I read last night. I opened my emails. I normally only open them in the mornings, but for some reason I opened them last night, and I saw that it had arrived in the mail. So the mailbox is around the corner, so I went and walked, and I made sure I had it for today. So really pretty colors with the browns and the golds and the creams, and it's got speckling in it and some gray in there. Just beautiful, beautiful yarn. Really like the coloring. So those were my purchases for this week. Let me move on to my finished items. I'm very excited. I got my movie marquee blanket finished last night. I stayed up an extra 20 minutes to finish off a row of single crochets. So you saw it in the thumb tag, but this is the blanket here. It's getting blown out a bit. It's a darker green than showing. It turned out really well. I love the colors in it. And I was going to join it in black or cream, but I decided just to do a slip stitch through the back loops in the green. So it's that. And then I went around with another round of the granny stitch and then a row of single crochets. So that's another wheelchair lapgan. I wish it would, let me see if I hold it back here. Trying to figure out how to get the best, there we go. That's still a little bit darker green than that, but that's it. And I'll just show you the yarns that I used. The coloring turned out so well with the movie marquee. Hopefully I have it up already. And the yarns I used, and this is, like I said, becoming one of my favorite yarns, is the... yeah, it's getting blown out completely. The Mary Maxim value yarn, and it's got 450 yards, and it's 8 ounces. And it is a number 4 worsted weight. It's getting blown out. I don't know if I put it right up. Yeah, no, it's just getting blown out. But it is a darker green, like a dark Kelly green, I'm going to say. So that was my first yarn that I used. And then another favorite of mine is the Big Twist, now that I can get it here in Canada. And I use the color, I believe it's Varsity Yellow. Yeah, it's Varsity Yellow. Nice bright color. And then I used some of my older skeins. I used a Craftsmart from Michaels. It's the older Loops and Thread. It's their value yarn, and this is in the color Tomato. And then I used another Craftsmart, and I think it's just the color orange. Yep, orange. And it too is getting blown out by the light. But I had to turn it up bright because I had to close the curtains, and it's all piled up on my desk here, so hopefully I can get at what I need to. And then my next finished item, okay, sorry, I'm not quite finished with this. The movie marquee, I started it August 7th, and I finished it yesterday, which was the 14th. I used 883 yards of yarn. So the next one is my tank top, and I use the pattern Knitting a Tank Top for Newbies and Pros by Knit Crow Addict, and it's a pattern, and she also has the tutorial on YouTube, and it was really great. I'm trying to learn to read the pattern and then follow on the YouTube channel, so that was really good. The yarn I used is right here, and it is much brighter red, and it is Diamond Luxury, and it's Tropicala. It's 100 grams, 244 yards, which makes it, I believe, a number 3. And it's 55% cotton and 45% viscose. So I'm going to need help from my knitters out there. I know there's a few of you. So I have finished it. I steam blocked it a little bit. See, it's getting blown out too. I'll put a picture up here so you can see it. But what I'm noticing, I'll put it on my chest here, is this is flopping forward a bit. I know you can get some elastic to put in it. You know what? I'm going to put you on pause for a second. I'm going to try and turn the overhead light on and see if that helps the color. It doesn't help the color very much, but you can see more definition. So as you can see, the top here, whoops, right here, the ribbing is falling forward a bit. I did steam it a little bit, but not much. But I heard you can buy thin elastic and weave it through here. Or to the knitters, should I make this ribbing with a smaller needle? If I could, because I really want to wear it, but I don't want it flopping over. See how it's flopping right there? I don't want it flopping over when I'm wearing it. So yeah, everything's getting blown out, even with the overhead light on. So that's my top. I'm really pleased. It turned out so well. I have a couple of places to sew in some yarn, but I haven't sewn it in. I've tied a little bow up here because this is flopping, so I'm not sure if the elastic will help or if I should knit it with some smaller needles. So if you know what I should do, please let me know, because I'm so excited about finishing my first top for me in knitting. So I really like this. I started the top, let me see here. When did I start it? I started it June 6th and I finished it August 13th. I used 427 yards of it. And I'm so pleased with it, except for this little thing here. So I'm going to hold off on sewing in the ends for this till I hear back from you, because I really want it to sit up straight. So that is my first knitted item, and I am going to start something new. I have another pattern, which is basically your first knitted sweater, and I don't have the information in my head right now. I do have a pattern, and she does have a tutorial, so I will be showing you that next week, and probably for my daughter, if I have enough yarn, because her torso, I need to do an extra probably 6 inches on it, so I'm not sure if that's going to work out or not. So those were my finished items, and I'm so pleased on how they turned out, except for the ribbing on the tank top, but that'll get fixed one way or another, and hopefully you guys can help me out there. So let's move on to my WIPs. I'm trying not to shake the table. My first WIP is my painting, my paint by numbers. I love doing these paint by numbers in the morning. I find them so relaxing. And this one's turning out so pretty, and I keep wanting to do this instead of doing everything else. So that's why so much has gotten done on this so far. I'm nearly finished. These are all painted in different creams and whites up here. It's really hard to tell on a video, but I love it. And there's still quite a bit to go. It's the tiny little ones that take forever. And if you're missing my cat, she has been hanging out in the basement because it's much cooler in the basement. Let's see, what else do I have? My socks. I got a little bit done on my socks. I've knitted 10 rounds on each sock this week, so that's curling up. But that's what I'm working on there. And I love the colors. They're getting washed out, but these are for my daughter, and she's got the same size foot as me, maybe a couple rounds shorter in the foot, but she's going to love this. She's a green girl, and it's got green and pink in here, so it's going to be wonderful for her. Put this away. So I'm working on that, and I've started, where did I put it? I've started another ear warmer / headband. And the pattern is called, what's it called? It's from Chelsea Knitwear. And it's just a headband, ceramic art headband knitting pattern. And it's got cables, and I love the cables. I am using some impeccable yarn from Michaels in the color Soft Taupe. It's a little bit darker, and I love it because it's cables, and I find cables so much fun to do. I have to pay attention quite a bit. So that's how far I've gotten on this. I need to do approximately 19.5 inches. So I'm going to make them all the same size, but it's just a different cable pattern here. And right here, down here, it's their cable. It's just a one cable work, but I love the way it's turning out. I think cables are so much fun to do, and I'm really enjoying it. And to do one section, one cable, probably takes me about an hour. So it's a slow process. That's why I'm starting on the headbands early, so I can get them all done for Christmas time. So, loving that. And I've been working a little bit too on my book cover inspiration, getting some of the squares done. And I think that's it. So once I finish up and clean up all this, I will be picking up my knitting and learning another sweater. So that's what I'm looking forward to this week. I'm not sure if it'll get done. I'm hoping this week is going to be a busy week. Paige and I are going to the CNE, which is the exhibition in Toronto. There's rides and foods and all different interesting in the buildings. They've got the farm with the animals coming in. So we will be there from 9 in the morning till 9 at night while my daughter will be playing baseball that night. So she'll be sleeping over one night, and we're heading out on the GO train, which is our commuter train into Toronto. And just so looking forward to spending the day with her. I think we're going to have so much fun going on the rides. I love rides. I don't know how well. I haven't been on rides, I'm going to say, in 10 years, but I've always loved them, so I can't see myself not going on the rides with Paige. And looking for a wonderful day, having so much fun with my granddaughter. So that's one day. I play baseball another day, and hopefully pick up my new car. So that's what I'm looking forward to next week. I'm not sure if I'll get much of my WIPs completed, but I am going to try. So on that note, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.